Today is not just any ordinary day. I am going to be walking across one of the most heavily militarized international boundaries in the world. Pakistan and India have decades of ongoing conflict ever since the split in August 1947. The conflicts have continued for a multitude of reasons, but one of the major reasons of continuous conflict is due to the land disputes, particularly over Jammu and Kashmir. The total length of the India-Pakistan border is approximately 3,300 kilometers, and throughout that entire area, there is only one single fully fledged international border crossing. I am one of the lucky few that gets to walk across it.
Walking up to the gates here, this is quite an experience,
as this is an extremely difficult visa to get when you are a passport holder from India or Pakistan. So what is the significance of this border? The Attari-Wagah border connecting Lahore, Pakistan and Amritsar, India is renowned for its beating retreat ceremony, which is a daily military parade by Indian and Pakistani border guards, culminating in a flag lowering and gate closing ritual. This ceremony is characterized by high stepping and synchronized soldier movements, and it has evolved into a vibrant display of patriotism, attracting large crowds and signifying both rivalry yet brotherhood at the same time between the nations. Today will be my third time going to this border. The first time I went in December 2021 on the Pakistan side.
Here we go. I feel like a war is about to start right now.
To experience the border ceremony, and in April 2023,
there's got to be like 10,000 people here. Everyone's dancing, having a good time.
I went to the Indian side to experience their version of the border ceremony. And today,
we're going to be walking across the border, and it's going to be my first day entering into Pakistan for 2.0 series.
So first, I'm taking a car from Amritsar, Punjab on the India side of the border, known as the Attari border, and I will get dropped off a few hundred meters from the border of Pakistan before I walk into the country.
From what I understand, it should be a pretty smooth process to walk right across. It's crazy, like being on the India border, you start to see signs, like a sign said 24 kilometers to Lahore. We are just about up to Wagah. It's probably gonna look a little different now than when I was here because it's literally only set up for customs purposes. Welcome to Integrated Check Post. Being in the taxi, you can go up to like the first round and then way to passenger terminal. So I think this is where we go. That's what it looks like. Yeah, right here, brother. There's a tip. Thank you. All right, my friends, got the baggage, and it's time to head inside and cross the border. I'm not sure what I can and can't film, but you can see the Lahore sign right there. So here we go. I watched some other YouTube videos, and it seems like since this is like a main road and taxi drivers are on it, then it's all fine to film some of this area. So the first one was like taxi check, passport check, just to check in, and then I have to go up here to like the customs office where they scan the bags and look at the visas, those types of things.
The process was overall very smooth and organized and similar to an airport security plus customs process. The only thing that I thought was a bit ridiculous was that my nail clippers were stopped at a land border. Even the airports in India allowed these, but I guess rest in peace to my $1 pair that lasted me over 40 countries. I didn't record inside of these areas for the reason being that it's generally not allowed to record in any immigration areas all over the world that I've been. Now it's time to take a bus over to the border and walk across.
We just went through customs, and they pick you up on a bus and they bring us to the Wagah border area. This is my good friend I met along the way.
Hey.
One more time, your name, brother?
Asmir.
Asmir, yeah, and he is traveling to 3 different cities: Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad. So have an amazing trip, brother. It was great to talk to you.
Good luck with you.
Thank you, brother. So this is the bus we're going to be taking. There's probably about like 10, 12 people that are all getting on the bus here. I was talking to my friend there, and he was just telling me how hard it is to get the visa to, as an Indian to go. So this is the bus we hop on. All the seats are covered in plastic, probably to keep them clean. And then we are going to take a few minutes cruise over to the Wagah border ceremony area, and that's where we can just walk right across. So yeah, pretty interesting to talk to this gentleman. He's going to visit 3 cities, and as an Indian, you actually get city visas. It's not a country ride visa like an American. So quite blessed to be able to have this opportunity to be able to cross this border because, for 1.7, 1.8 billion people, Indians, and then maybe 250,000 people in Pakistan, they just don't have this ability to be able to cross through because of, you know, the things going on between the countries. So I feel quite blessed to be able to have the opportunity to go and cross the border, my friends. So yeah, I'm gonna show you parts of the journey that I can. I don't know, like inside there was like the customs area and, you know, just like airport security. I didn't want to bring my camera out. All right, so we're taking the bus right over here to the border now. Thanks for your visit right there. That might have been like the old entrance to get through there because it looks like it's not used anymore. And there is the border. Driving in here, it's much quieter than in the afternoon when the Wagah border ceremony is going on. So right now it looks like they just have everything else completely shut down. And there's a sign, Lahore 22 kilometers. All right, we have arrived. So now we're right here at the border crossing. I'm gonna walk over there and head in. So it looks like we have people arriving from India here, or from Pakistan here, and then we're gonna walk this way, and this will get us to the border. It's funny being here without the ceremonies happening. All right, so just did the last India passport check, and as you can see, the stadium's over here, quite empty from the last time, with all the cheering and the shouting, and so this is gonna be a cool experience to walk across. Sat Sri Akal.
Sat Sri Akal. Okay,
all right, Donny Blood brother. All right, so we're walking across. I'm currently standing in two countries, partially India, partially Pakistan.
All right.
All right. All right. Salam alaikum, Pakistan. How are you, brother? All right, so we're back in Pakistan here. So it's great to be back. It is great to be back. Pakistan Zindabad. The last time I was standing in the stadium, it was roaring with excitement, and hey, there's our brother. Welcome to Pakistan, brother. Yeah, great to have you here.
It's crazy to have the stadium empty.
Yeah.
For being one of the most heavily militarized borders in the world, it was one of the most relaxing and quiet border crossings I've ever had in my life. But this is mainly because only a very small amount of people cross it every day due to the challenging visa constraints. And essentially everyone that walks across the border already has pre-approved visas for both countries, just like I did. Anyways, let's head into Pakistan.
I do remember being here, but it's so much quieter than when I was here 18 months ago in the evening. Yeah, it's a pretty chill border crossing overall. People are really nice on both sides, welcoming. There's barely anyone that crosses the border. I mean, like I said, there was a bus of 10 people. All the military officers were nice on both sides, and yeah, now I guess it's time to find a taxi and head into Lahore. Go from gate to gate. It's nice. It looks like families are seeing each other for the first time, so in a while. And here we are, Passenger Facilitation Center, Wagah. All right, just went through the immigration process and officially in Pakistan. Got the visa, or got the stamp from my e-visa, and now it's time to find a hotel. And they were a bit confused when they're like, "Where are you staying in Lahore?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't book it yet. I don't know. I didn't even know which city I was gonna go to. I was just gonna make sure I could get across, and assuming everything was good, and just walked right across. And so now I'll have to find a taxi and get myself a hotel booking along the way. It's very quiet on this side. Peaceful though, not too much going on. This is something probably most people wouldn't do. I'm on booking.com as I'm walking through the gates entering into Pakistan, just looking for the hotel that I'm gonna head to right now. And then no idea, I'm literally just right on the border. Need to find a taxi driver. It's probably gonna mean some negotiation tactics are required. Salam alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Good, and you? This guy looks like he does taxi services. Salam alaikum. How are you?
Mohammed Rizwan. How are you fine?
Good, Mac, Candy.
Mac. You which country?
United States.
Okay, you like taxi?
If it's for a good price, yes.
Good prices.
But I'm willing to negotiate in case we don't get a good price.
No,
I've been to Pakistan before, so.
Okay, you come.
Lahore to...
Hotel name?
Hotel name, Luxus Grand Hotel.
Luxus Grand Hotel. Okay, no problem. 3,000 Indian rupees. Indian rupees. Indian.
Yeah, right, brother. I literally have been to Pakistan, and I've came to the Wagah border to and from Lahore. The cost 3,000 Indian rupees is $40 US, brother. No way. Not a chance, brother. Not a chance. Not a chance.
So if you guys want to see the rest of my first day here in Lahore, as well as my visit up to Sialkot, you will have to go to my other channel, which is World Nomak Uncut, and I'll drop a link below. And on that channel, you'll find all of my raw style vlogs with very few edits, so you can see the original recording. I zoomed in and have found in both countries that a majority of Indian and Pakistani civilians that I have met do not have any issues with each other and seem to be very curious and interested in getting to know more about each other.
You have been to Pakistan?
I've been to Pakistan too, yeah.
When?
A year and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is the
18 months
difference
ago?
between India and Pakistan? What's the main?
You know, I would say I find a lot more similarities. I have great friends in both countries, and hospitality in both countries have been amazing, very welcoming. And yeah, I mean, even Urdu and Hindi has similarities in the language. So yeah, very nice
You
people.
know
on
Hindi
both
very
sides. Dhanyavad, Bhai Sahab.
They both recognize they have a lot more similarities than differences. Also, I would love to know your feedback on this type of vlogumentary video that I'm making. If it is something interesting for you to see, I'd love to hear that in the comments. I really hope you've enjoyed seeing both sides and found the amazing similarities and the beauty between Pakistan and India, two very similar countries that have a large divide due to political and government level disputes, but both very nice, hospitable, and great countries. And the civilians in each have both left such lasting impacts on me, and I'm really looking forward to more experiences both in Pakistan and India. Pakistan Zindabad, India Zindabad. Until next time.